Welcome to our station. Always proceed directly to your allotted bay to avoid unnecessary delays and/or ship destruction. Fly smart, fly safe. Reduce your speed inside the docking bay. For your convenience and safety, pacification emplacements are active and tracking at this station. Welcome to our station. Blocking bay access is a crime. Don't risk annihilation. Make way. Crashes cost. Kill your speed, not your credit balance. Welcome to our station. Be aware of oncoming traffic in the access corridor. Observe.
Okay, I'm here.
Hey, Drax.
Hey. Sorry, I turned the thing on and I let the welcome screen go while I turn on all my million apps like we were talking about earlier today. You know how it is.
The million apps that you have to run alongside Elite Dangerous that you don't really have to run, but you know you're going to.
Yeah,
Those
I know
ones.
I'm going to.
Yeah, that's the same way I am.
They're life comfort. Space life comfort.
If I look over at my second screen and I see the EDMC has crashed, it hurts. It hurts me in my heart because
Yep.
it should be running.
That's right. Okay. So where are we right now? Blua. That means I'm going here. Alright, let's see how far away anything is. We're in the nebula. So have you guys started your jumps from 5 to 6 tonight?
I just dropped off some tritium at the carrier and I'm about to begin mine.
Oh yeah, Trax, if you're interested, there's a buy order up on the Scarlet Voyager for 2,000 tons of tritium at 69,000 per ton.
Oh, where is the Scarlet?
In between 6 and 7, I believe one jump out. I'm going to finish that last jump now.
I think I might be at 8 already. Also, my mining ship is on the Ashford.
Ooh.
As a matter of fact. Let's see. Oh, this is a black hole system, isn't it? Yep.
Ooh.
Plotting
Black
my
hole
first jump now.
and 4 neutrons. All right.
Nice.
So we're going pretty far into the Z here, Z negative. Anyway, let's zoom out and so I'm way up there. What if I go through this other nebula? That would possibly be cool. No, it's kind of very far off the path. Let's pick a random star.
Gotta make sure not to upload my logs from the last few days because I've been jumping in and out of coma.
Oh.
Keeping an eye on it.
Let's pick you. Let's root to you, little star. Oh, this doesn't look far at all. How far am I going? Oh, 1,000? I guess that's pretty far. It's funny how your perspective shifts when you've been out here a while. About what counts as far. Leave my precious biologicals. My bark.
That's right.
That's not a joke, I love them.
I don't know if. Okay.
You're not making
Never-
sense.
Yeah, it's not making sense to me either, Crash.
You're
About
like,
the bark?
I said it wrong. I'm
No,
like,
no.
that's what I said.
Discussion channel right now.
Oh.
Because I put all of us are at waypoint 5 or jumping tonight. All about around the same time. Yeah. And he put waypoint 6 right below it.
Because you're jumping to waypoint 6.
Yeah, but you asked where we were.
Yeah.
Well, who's jumping tonight? And I put all of us at waypoint 5 are jumping tonight.
Yeah, I think you were very clear.
Just checking.
Crash, what or not Crash? Trax, what nebula are you in?
I'm not sure what it's called, but I'll tell you what, I'll tell you when I get out of witch space here.
Yeah, of course, I asked at the worst possible moment.
System scan complete.
That's alright. This system is nothing. Alright, we're just gonna park for a second. I'm gonna go back to Discovery here and I'll tell you exactly where I was by calling it up on EDSM. Search the database for this system, please.
For some reason, there's a lot of like random nebula around here.
Go Weebinu?
Oh, I see you.
Yeah.
Wow, star density is so high where you are right now.
Yeah, well, you don't know the half of it yet. We're only part of the way to where the star density gets real good.
Yeah.
It's high. It's high out here, that's for sure. But it does get to be insane nearer the galactic center. Okay. Onward then.
Is any of the carrier owners taking their fleet carriers towards Sagittarius at all?
I'm gonna be heading the exact opposite direction.
Okay.
I'll be parking mine there and then heading to Beagle.
With the carrier?
Yeah.
No, I'm leaving my carrier at Sagay.
Okay.
Unless I get in trouble and then I need to bring it out to them.
There you go.
Or you call it fuel.
Oh.
Ooh. I have a carrier.
Oh, here's something. Water World. Where are you? Oh, at the B star? Don't tell me. 24,000 light seconds. Crap, and it's a new discovery. Don't you hate that?
Fuel scooping complete.
Well, I guess we're going on a little trip. Not that long. 24,000. Okay, finish scanning.
Okay, check this out, guys. We got Gankers and Lambada. And he's, screaming it. Cow for all season.
So what are gankers doing there?
I just logged in to get on the tracks of the stream, and I noticed this guy saying he's ganking, so I wanted to know where he was, and he's right next door.
It's in Lambada.
So he's just announcing I'm ganking?
Yeah,
he's
gonking.
Oh, okay. It's cow.
Ask the gank or anything, pretty much.
Where
Yeah,
did
it's
he
mad
announce
cow.
this?
It's a cow
Oh.
for all season.
Yeah, that dude. Well, I am in an unengineered Diamondback Explorer. I'm in Quamo right now, so I will fly over and give him a target.
Give you something to shoot at.
Wait, who? Where? Where are they?
Cow for all seasons is in Lambada Andromeda.
Ooh, biologicals on... What are you? You're ice, aren't you? Oh, a rocky body. Okay.
I'll give him something to shoot
That
at.
might be good.
Biologicals on a rocky body. Looks like we're going out to that one.
System scan complete.
And on this other one. Alright, 2 worlds over by the A star. Wait, if that's the A star, where am I? I'm confused by this system. Oh, I see, I see. We have a brown dwarf. A1 is a brown dwarf, of course. So it appears in the FSS as a star. Okay. Well, let's see, how far away are you then?
Yeah, once we get back to our systems, we're gonna probably have to deal with a lot of gankers hanging around, looking for new pilots.
Probably.
I no longer care. Now fight back.
We'll probably want, when everybody's coming back from distance cruise, we'll probably want escort ships tagging
Possibly.
along. A couple corvettes or something. Just to, like, let them know we're not... We know you're there.
Yeah.
So which planets had the biologicals?
2 of the rocky bodies out by this, it's A1, which is a brown dwarf. The first body in the system off the star is a brown dwarf, so...
Was it A1 E, D, B, or A?
I would have to go back to the map, actually.
According to this gravity versus temperature range on the Canon site, those are all in the range for tubers and bark mounds.
More bark
Okay.
mount.
Come on, bark mounds, my favorite biological.
Yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
I can just FSS them again right now. Ooh. A1 has biologicals. Or sorry, A1A. A1B does. C, nothing. D does. And E does. Great. Everything except C needs to be visited. Which one's closest?
Oh, this guy's music sucks. Like an elevator.
What's that?
This guy, I'm kind of watching these gankers to see where they're gonna go, and his music's lame.
Oh, are they on Twitch?
Yeah.
Can't get his
Yeah, I'll be joining you shortly. I'm just kind of doing some recon.
I'm here in Lambada, and I ain't seeing nobody. I don't know where anybody would be going here. There's no Hazres or anything.
He's getting ready to land on the mother of all gankers fleet carrier.
Are they jumping out?
I don't know. I'm not really paying attention to what he's saying. I'm just watching what's happening.
I'm jumping into the system.
Alright, well, Lambada Andromeda, huh? USS America's the only one here.
They're probably one system over.
By 50%. Surface
Just to hide their presence. Galaxy map. Filter.
Sorry, so
Carrier presence.
did you say they always walk single file to hide their numbers?
No, I'm saying they're hiding next door. Not seen.
Oh, come on, man.
There are a lot of carriers around. What the heck?
Not Lambda Andrada. It's well, I can't say that word.
Well, this moon's moving. Look at how fast it's like. I'm like
It's
sitting
like
here
a
in cruise, and it's just
It's
moving
pulling away
along.
from you.
Yeah. I mean, not faster than I can catch it, but usually, you know, it's not that common you can see them moving, right? Hey, Symbiont in chat. Yeah, I feel very strongly about that. He's talking about... Well, you guys can see it. I don't have to announce it to you all. I felt strongly that was overlooked.
Limbava is... That's the CG system.
Oh yeah, that's the head of Duan Ray. Home system.
Gotcha. Okay, sorry guys.
Yeah.
I'm turning back around.
Sorry, Trax. I apologize.
Oh, no, it's alright, guys.
Where's my
Good.
carrier?
We're all good. Alright, we're dropping in on a bio site. We have a lot of planets to scan. They're big boys, they can read for themselves. Well, sometimes I'm in here and there's just people doing their own thing and we're not all in the stream, but anyway.
Gotta get you to affiliate somehow.
Actually, assuming today goes well, I should have all the qualifications sorted out for that. Which is kind of exciting. I don't really expect it to amount to anything, but it's still like... As it got close, it did start to feel like a goal. Alright, what have we here? Ooh. I can't tell in the dark if they're just bark or not. They might be just bark. Yep, bark mounds.
Scanner.
Yeah. So do I need to check the other sites on this world, or what?
That's up to you.
Well, are they likely to have something different?
Ask Dubs.
I think he stepped away.
I think he said there was one other type of biological.
He said it could be one of the trees and it could be barks, but I'm just not sure if they ever happen on the same planet, like more than one type on the same planet.
Not sure.
You know? I'll check another until somebody waves me off. This is an undiscovered system after all. Somebody's got to do it. Alright, here we go. I visited 2 and 1.
Have a really nice
Pushing down.
website.
Who does?
You.
You said I have a nice website?
Yeah, you got a really nice website.
Oh, thanks. My brother made that, actually.
Really nice.
He's a graphic designer, does a lot of web work and some package, general branding design and stuff like that.
You out with all that.
What? Oh, this looks like bark too, doesn't it? How many times am I gonna fall for this?
Many.
Hey, single malt Scotty. Welcome. Scotty, do you happen to know, can more than one biological type appear on the same world?
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's head over to 4.
All right, what I miss?
Oh, so much.
Did you find the bark mound?
I found bark mounds twice, and I'm wondering, is it possible for more than one biological type to appear on the same body? Should I keep checking this one? Because there's still 2 other biosites on it.
Engaged.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Well, damn.
I'm betting bark mounds.
Yeah, I'm feeling like that's a really good bet. If I check all 4 on this world, maybe I just check 1 on each of the others, and probably they're all bark.
Orc.
Okay, from what I'm reading, it's possible that you may find brain trees in the same place.
However,
same world?
none of those planets fit the criteria for brain trees.
Okay, that I didn't know.
Did you call up the temperature ranges on EDSM when I got here?
No, I pulled it up on the tools.canon.tech, and they pull from EDSM.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so looking at temperature range, your ranges are going up to. Actually, no, those are way higher. Yeah, the hottest planet is 290K. However, the gravity is really low.
Yeah, they're all less than a tenth of a G, seemingly. Close to it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the exact, but yeah, there's like a gravity and temperature chart here that plots the planets as you scan them.
Yeah. Yeah, more bark.
But Rage has offered to help me fix that. So
Problem is the bark mounds cover such a large range of temperatures.
Right.
Crash, do you use a desktop or a laptop to play Elite?
a desktop.
Just wondering.
Sooner or later, our phones will be able to play Elite.
I at least want to be able to control my carrier with it, like launch courses and stuff.
Frontier.
I played on my phone once.
How did it go?
Team Viewer?
No, I used that NVIDIA thing. GeForce Now. Yeah,
How'd
it works
that
in a
go?
browser. And since it works in a browser, you can simply sign in on your phone browser. Of course, I couldn't control it, but I logged into the game and I sat there in my Vulture, unable to do anything. I suppose if I had a controller that I could hook up to my phone, it would have
if you were
worked.
Bluetooth to a controller.
Right.
Yeah,
No, I don't have one of those because I never play games on my phone, but I did it just as a proof of concept, and it was there. You know, it looked good. It was, the connection was fine, and I could have done it to, like, I don't know. I imagine I could have, like, run cargo or something. You know.
All I'm really
Lot of
wanting to
free
do
carrier.
is plot courses with carrier.
Yeah. Oh, you definitely could. Yeah, any menu stuff would be effortless. I think I could fly as long as it wasn't real technical.
Time to
Because I've
install
done
that.
it. I've done it by, like, Steam remote across my house. Like, I've done it, like, on my Mac in my studio because I wanted to move
Where
the
is my
carrier or, like, something like that.
I've got a Steam link somewhere.
Yeah, like I said.
Well, you don't need that. If Steam is running on a computer inside your home
Yeah.
network, any other computer can play remote. This is different. I don't see anything yet. Oh, there they are. What is this? This is more bark. I think they're all going to be bark.
Is there anyone here in this Discord that we know that uses a gaming laptop to play?
Oh, definitely.
wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife plays on a laptop.
Take a looking off topic, Dubs.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes
It's
I play on a laptop.
Never good phrasing.
It's portable, though.
The Mac
Yeah,
I was just
no,
talking about
that's
is a
true.
laptop, although the game was technically running on my desktop down here.
Scotty says he done the remote play to do the carrier. Awesome, Scotty.
That might honestly be nice to do from, like, school. So, I might have to
Yeah.
look into that.
So GeForce Now, you can... So if you own the game on Steam, that's what you have to have in order to be able to play it on GeForce Now. But it's free for, like, a certain number of hours or something. And if you're not paying for the service, you also, like, don't get priority servers or something. So if there was, like, a lot of people using GeForce Now at the time, it's possible you could not find a computer. But because it's running on their computers and then streaming to you, so you could do it kind of from anywhere in the world. theoretically.
So you only get a limited number of hours before you have to pay up.
Yeah, like, and if you have a subscription to it, then you get a lot more features or whatever, but just for free, like, assuming you already own the game on Steam, yeah, you gotta, like, authenticate it with Steam and stuff, which isn't that big a deal. I even managed to do that all on my phone, so.
I might try Steam Link because I don't feel like paying for a subscription.
Steam Link would be fine, but it's not gonna work outside your house. That's the difference. I would obviously just run it on this computer with Steam Link if I was at my house. That's much better. Yeah, that one has biologicals. Alright, off to the next planet.
There's an outage in my state for Steam connection services, and I'm like, bruh, please.
Oh,
Thankfully,
no.
they got it fixed within like 20 minutes. I'm like, thank you.
There's a good reason to have Epic.
there was a bubble around New York City, and then there was a bubble around my region, and I'm like, nowhere else in the state. And I'm like, great, thanks.
You're like, don't you know who I am?
Sometimes I want Google's classroom programs to crash and then stay in a crash loop so I don't have to do my schoolwork.
Uh-oh, I looped this planet. Two probes. Let's try one.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Surface scan complete.
Alright, what do we have here? 5 of them. Let's go in for 3 first.
I'm looking into remote software for that. I ran into something called Parsec.
Flight engaged.
We'll see if it works.
Remote software
That'd be
for
cool to be
playing
able
the
to-
game.
Yeah. Hook an Xbox controller to my phone and then play it over the cellular network.
Yes, Nick.
Well, I'm just saying, it's done for you with GeForce Now. And look up what the free tier is, because it might be plenty. You're not going to want to play for a long time on your phone, I can imagine.
Let's see. GeForce Now. Memberships. Free. Standard access, 1 hour session length. So that means what?
1
I just
hour.
disconnect and then reconnect again? How does that work?
I think so. As long as there's still a server, or I don't know if there's a cooldown timer or something on it, but even if you had to log out and back in to start a
That's
new
still not
session, that's
bad.
not that big a deal. Especially because this isn't a game like that you'd need to like find a save point or some nonsense like that, right?
Unless you're in combat.
Yeah,
Imagine you're like PvPing, and then it's like your session has expired, and it just compound works you. Your fighting's like super angry.
Yeah. This one's Bark 2. I think I'm not gonna scan the other 4 on this planet.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was just
it's
calling it
on.
a cloud gaming service. Is it using your actual main PC or is it doing something else?
No, they're running on NVIDIA server farms, like giant boxes full of 30. Well, not full of 3090s, full of those things that he pulled out of his oven a few months before the 3090. Yeah, there's big server farms full of it, and they just virtualize machines in there and connect you to them to run whatever game. Sometimes, like, if they don't have the game loaded on the computer, you have to wait for a second for it to download, but it's like pretty instant from their local mainframe.
And then it runs, like, since Elite Dangerous, for me, has to authenticate through Steam. How does that work?
You authenticate your Steam. So when I first turned it on, I was on my phone. I signed into my NVIDIA account, and then I had to I chose the game. When I chose Elite, it said, okay, you have to own this on Steam to play it. So then I essentially like gave them my Steam authentication, and that proved that I had the game. And then they're like, okay. And then up came the Frontier launcher, entered my credentials there, and the game loaded right up.
Okay,
And then
so
I turned it right off because I didn't have a controller.
Yeah, I don't enter my credentials on the launcher because those are automatic.
Alright, I gotta go to bed. Have a good night, guys. See ya.
Well, you will this time because it's a computer you haven't logged in through before.
Okay.
And it's virtualized, so probably every time you close a session and reopen, it will be a new instance of a computer, so probably, you'll probably have to authenticate each time. I would assume. I only did it once.
15 megabits per second for 720p at 60 frames per second. That might be rough on a congested cellular network.
Might be. Yeah, I was at home in my home Wi-Fi at the time, so... Oh, I see. I'm going too close to the sea planet.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do this on the phone.
Why not?
Oh, Android, there it is.
It just runs in a browser. It doesn't matter if it's Android or iPhone or anything. That's how they got around that.
Tokyo Dream Affairs mentioning that asking who's excited for the new supposedly Adamasterisk event that's happening this week. Says, hope y'all got the Enigma machines polished. I missed the stream today, so.
Well, they didn't give anything away. They just said something's out there, go find it, or I guess maybe something's coming on. I think it's supposed to happen on Thursday. We're gonna get some trickle of info. That's the idea.
Screw
anyway.
I'm gonna join this free GeForce now and try it.
Well, there's no consequences to joining that.
They were real salty. We finished the last one so quick, so they're not going to give us all kinds of clues.
Not going to give us something so easy as binary, maybe?
I wonder if I should just log in with Google. Yeah, I'm just gonna log in with Google.
Yeah, if you haven't already made a GeForce account on your computer, then probably no need.
Well, I mean, I have a regular GeForce account.
That's what they're asking for.
Oh, well, shit. Too bad. I signed in with Google. It's too late.
It's too late. Doesn't matter. It's not like you're paying for it.
Yeah.
What are you playing? What are you trying to play on GeForce now?
I'm gonna see if I can't play Elite Dangerous on my cell phone. Because why not?
It worked on... I think I had an iPhone 11 at the time. When it was the day that they said, hey, we've got it working in mobile browsers. I was like, oh, job done. Tried it right then and there.
There's an actual app that I'm downloading.
An actual app?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, there's also an app called Steam Link.
Yeah, that's what Scotty used.
I could right now.
Stream your Steam library.
But
yeah, so that's through Steam, right?
Yeah, and you have to be on the same network to do that.
Okay, so Steam Link will work to your phone again if you're in your home network.
Yeah, or it'll work on your TV as well. Any
Okay, right
smart
on.
device on the network.
Right.
Frameshift drive.
Okay, one more to check. Moon E. And then I think I've got a water world to go map
1. Engage.
on the other side of this system. But these are all bark so far.
Okay, so it's basically turning your phone into a fucking Steam Link, like one of them little boxes.
Yeah.
Just local network stuff. But if I connect to a VPN, well, I mean, guess it's the same, right?
I don't know. You have to use the VPN to convince Steam Link that you're inside your home. I guess you could do that.
Using a VPN would be the best way to do it. What's up,
Hello.
Roy?
How's it going?
Hey, Roy.
Hey there.
Welcome. I found some biologicals, Roy, but they're still all bark. And that's boring.
Walking the dog, walking the dog. Be right back, guys.
So, what's notable about waypoint 11?
Oh, I haven't been that far yet. Look it up
Somebody
on
post-
EDSM.
Well, I'm looking at the system map right now, but I'm not. I mean, there's a. I don't know.
hang on, somebody posted. I'll check it.
If there's something famous about that system, they would have like a blurb about it on EDSM.
Yeah, I'll put it up
Page.
right now. I mean, it's in the Cat's Perch Nebula. I guess that
Okay.
maybe that's what it's about. But it's
That
yeah.
might just be it.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
My profile has to be set to public.
You have to prove to them you own the game.
So let's go to
Orbital flight
where
engaged.
do I set my stuff as being public?
Privacy settings in settings, I guess.
That I'm looking for.
Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be another ship. We're gonna have to look for.
Another generation chip?
Yeah, according to Tokyo Dream Fairy, says seems to not be too dissimilar from how the Admaster rolled out, except this time much less clues will be given because the last one was quite an easy solve. Oh, we'll tap a little more here.
Makes sense, I guess. Oh, I think I can already tell this is Bark from 6 clicks out. Yeah. I'm not impressed, Bark.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, what else am I doing here?
3, 2, 1.
Gotta head over to B3.
Maybe it wouldn't be so bad if they just didn't look like mounds of dirt.
I've just already found them and cataloged them, you know? I imagine I'd be just as tired of, you know, whatever kind of tree or spore or anemone if I'd seen them 100 times.
Yeah, there's some areas where it's just nothing but brain trees and yeah.
Yeah, plus some of those, like the ones that look like butterfly eggs and stuff, drop a lot of selenium, and there's things like that that I'd totally hang out in that space for a little while, you know? Alright, now we got a bit of a hike. Oh well.
Alright. Let's give this a try. We gonna play us a game over the internets with my phone.
Do you have a controller or something?
I got an Xbox controller right here.
Cool, and that, I guess that attaches to your phone. Apparently.
Alright. Looking for the next available rig. Estimated wait time 34 minutes. I think not.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
And that's how they get your money.
Apparently.
So we're not doing that.
Yep. Well, that's a shame. It definitely came right up when I tried it, but like I said, that was the day that they announced support on mobile browsers. So apparently it's gotten a little more popular. I guess that'd be one thing you don't have to put up with if you have a subscription, because you get priority server access. But you'd really have to be using it quite a bit for that to be worth it, right? Like going on vacation or something.
You trying Stadia or something?
I was trying the GeForce Now.
Oh.
Yeah, I have made it work on my phone one time before, but I didn't have a controller, so I didn't do anything. But it definitely works.
Oh, I'm uninstalling that from my phone right now. That did not work. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna check out this parsec thing again. We're also gonna install Steam Link. We're gonna try that out too.
You get so invested in these things.
Yeah, just for it to go nowhere and we never use it.
Yeah, I mean, the other side of this is like, how do you think you're going to use this if it does work? What's the plan here? I thought it was cool for like a moving the carrier thing when I'm on vacation or out of the house or something nonsense like that, but honestly, how often do I even do that?
Yeah, you would have to be, what do you call it? The game would have to just be running at all times for most of this to work. Oh, I should probably connect to my Wi-Fi.
Oh, for the system that you're set up. So you can you just like, do you see your desktop? Because then you could just launch it from there.
That's what I'm looking. Okay, so the Steam Link app found my computer.
If that works, you shouldn't need anything else, but that might only work in your home.
Let's see how the phone likes doing this. Testing connection. All right. OS testing all the connection. What are you doing?
Draining all your bandwidth.
So, a game is already playing. So why don't we just go ahead and do that? Exit big picture. Cannot exit. Games are running. Bro.
It's not going to let you start one because you're already playing.
So, what if I just minimize Steam Big Picture? But there we go. Look at that.
Surface scan complete.
There is noticeable. I have the phone sitting on the desk directly under my computer. There's a noticeable amount of input lag. Definitely couldn't do combat.
Yeah. No, I would not recommend it for combat.
Drive charging.
I have done it to move a ship from one place to another or travel to an engineer, things like that. I've done across the house with a controller, and it was fine. It has little moments of hiccups, but that's all the way out in my studio too, which doesn't have. Well, the internet's still pretty good out there. I have a good mesh network at the house, but it's not like a wired connection. another water world? I'm hitting them all. Oh, this is very discovered already.
That virtual keyboard's so damn small.
Fuel scooping complete.
Entirely convinced that this is going to work out so well either.
Well, if you think the input lag is bad from within your home network, do you really want to try VPNing in from somewhere else?
Probably not. Tell you what, we're gonna give up on all that, and if I just have to make a carrier jump, I'll just use TeamViewer to connect
Yeah,
to my computer.
just share
'Cause then I
share a simple screen share.
Yeah. Then I have just easy keyboard and mouse controls.
Yeah.
I hate having two emails and having to remember which one has what accounts linked. If I would have just gotten my Gmail a long time ago, this wouldn't be an issue.
I use KeyPass as a password vault. I make it memorize all that shit. What email
Yeah, I have
accounts I use
LastPass.
for what.
I use 1Password.
Yep.
I have the Avast password thing, I just don't ever look at it.
Well, that's the beauty of them. You don't have to look at them if you've done it right. You've just got a blob of hash and one password to remember, regardless of which email account you used.
Because I use KeyPass, it's a free. I manage my own password vault.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you just keep it.
Yep.
You could
I sync it
store
up.
it in a Dropbox for an offsite, a simple offsite.
Yeah, but if you trust Dropbox, what the hell are you doing? I don't.
It's
I mean, even though
it's
the
a
file's
secondary
encrypted-
location.
Yeah, but
Well, they can't touch it. The issue is, like, if your house burns down, you just got to have it somewhere.
it doesn't need to be on anything like that because the items that I'm storing it on are within the same room daily. You know, if I change it on my computer, I just move the file to my phone. I'm sitting right here, so it's easy to do as I do. And if I have to
I'm
do
saying,
something
like,
out
if your house burned down, then you wouldn't have all your passwords anymore.
my house burns
that's the
down, I'm
reason
going to
to
have my
have it
phone
on.
in my pocket.
So it's on your phone already.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only problem is syncing it up. So it's the only thing
Oh,
I have
I
to
see.
manage. That's just easy enough to do.
Yeah. If that was me, I'd just have that file. That's where, like, all my business documents and stuff, all my bookkeeping software just saves directly to Drive and Dropbox at the same time. And they're just resident on the computer, and then they're resident there too, and everybody's happy. Simple, free. You know, it's a small file, so you just use, like, free backup like that.
you guys were talking about remoting into your Elite Dangerous account from your phone. That gives me the idea of being able to have an excuse to go on my Xbox account again that I haven't really gone on in a while. I could get a fleet carrier on that account and just remote into my Xbox whenever I want and move the carrier.
Yeah.
Is there a remote app? Is there a remote app for Xbox? For you to do
Yeah,
that?
with the regular Xbox app, as long as you are on a network, you can remote into your Xbox and play any game that you have on your console.
Wow.
So you can be your own fleet carrier sugar daddy.
Right, exactly.
I like that.
That's a good idea.
I don't have arrow keys on my phone's keyboard.
Change the keyboard.
I thought you had a controller.
I mean, that controller doesn't work with TeamViewer. That I'm aware
Oh, right. We switched to TeamViewer.
of. Yeah. This is just for plotting jumps while I'm away.
Yeah. So what could you do? Can you get into the menu and rebind it?
Yeah.
Now that will reflect when you go back to your account, though. But I guess if you could use a secondary, make make a copy of your binding profile and just customize that.
What's funny is the lag that I'm seeing while moving the mouse around isn't that much worse than what it was with the Steam Link.
What it was with a not purpose-built system.
Yeah, let me check it with my I'm gonna put it on mobile data and see how she goes.
What a good plan.
Oh no. This was a terrible idea. I could absolutely take tracks in a fight like this.
Yeah, but that's because you're a complete master. It has nothing to do with your internet connection.
Yeah.
It takes more than slow internet to take you out.
Man, this is garbage.
You know what would be a really fun DIY project is you can put a really jank version of Windows 10 on a Raspberry Pi 4 and see if you could get a low-spec version of Elite running on that, and then just have a big battery.
I feel like the graphics properties of a Raspberry Pi 4 are not going to be able...
If it's just for scheduling a carrier, I mean, come on.
I mean, you've seen how long it takes some graphics cards to do the little planetary engine warm-up when you start the game?
Galaxy
do you imagine?
Yeah.
Do you imagine the Raspberry Pi trying to do any of that stuff?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. The new Raspberry Pis can output in 4K, and that's the only statistic you need to worry about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot. 4K.
Would it render the galaxy map for a carrier jump?
Probably not.
In the bubble. Or
I'll take that as a challenge.
I'll take that
near
challenge.
the core.
A minute ago, I lined up perfectly on this neutron jump, and in all the swirling, it managed to turn me completely around and face me toward the star.
No. I've always been afraid of that.
I was at zero
happening.
throttle already, because I go in and I just zero out my throttle, wait till it's done, and then charge out. You know.
Well,
it's
yeah,
like,
but once you go in, it takes whatever velocity you had going in. It won't slow you down anymore. It locks your velocity.
I don't know. I seemed to stop because I just looked at the. I throttled a little bit and kind of just worked my way out of the cone.
I mean, you can go in very, very slow, but my impression was you can't actually reduce your velocity. The moment you get into it, that's your minimum velocity.
Huh. It never felt like that to me. Now I want to test that.
Temperature
Yeah.
critical.
Huh.
Fuel scooping complete.
Wonder when the next one's coming up here. I have another one on this route. I do, in like 2 jumps. Alright.
Wait, what are you about to test?
Charging.
If I can slow down once I'm inside the jet cone.
No. I've never been able to slow down once you're in the jet cone. You can only speed
okay.
up.
You sound very sure.
I've tried. I have actively attempted to slow down, be like, no, I'm about to go out of the jet cone, let's throttle down, and it's just like, no the fuck you're not. But if you're going slow upon entrance, you will maintain that slow speed within the cone. But you can't.
I guess it must be that I
down.
I always start real slow.
I've wondered if there's any correlation in the time it takes your FSD drive to supercharge and the velocity you go in with, sort of like fuel scooping.
Fuel scooping complete.
Well, fuel scooping doesn't change depending on how fast you're going. It does change whether you're facing the star or facing away.
Oh, well, it will ramp up faster. Like once you get to it's like a one-way valve. If you go in fast, it'll get to the top faster, then you can stop. But if you go in super slow, it'll take a long time to ramp up to the maximum value.
Are you sure you're not just getting closer to the star much more slowly? It always seemed
that
like
functionally
distance-based.
maybe, yeah, I mean, functionally that might be the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, like if you hit it going full throttle and then you throttle down once the scoop activates, versus if you hit it going half throttle and then throttle down.
Like I'm always going full speed when I'm going at the star, and I've found that if for some reason I slowed down before I started fuel scooping and then I try to speed up, and that could either be it's velocity based or it's simply it takes longer to get close enough.
Yeah, my vote's going for the second one. I think it's...
So I'm wondering if there's any velocity mechanic at all in neutron stars, or it's simply a time. Like it's 10 seconds no matter what. Because I've gone in super slow on the really, really skinny, slow ones, and wondered if like it seemed to take this is apocryphal. It seems to have taken longer, but I wasn't timing it, so I wasn't sure if like do I have to be going like at least 10 megameters per second or something for this to go fast enough.
Huh. Well, it always seems to go the same speed for me. I've never felt like it was different. Here, we're coming into the neutron now. I've never seemed to notice it being different, but I do tend to go in at almost a stop if I can help it. So now I'm going to go in much quicker. All right, we're going to go to the far cone. I'm going to go fast and try to slow down when I hit it. Slow down. I think I slowed down before I hit it. Damn. Hold on. Okay, I didn't finish the charge. You can turn around. Hit it again. Alright. Let's see. Oh, this is a dangerous game we're playing. Here we go. And slow down.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so hard to tell. I think I shot right through it. I didn't have the opportunity to slow down. But like even in normal space, like I wasn't in it long enough to really tell anything. It makes sense though what you guys are saying. Like it does kind of eliminate your control of the ship completely. Because I've tried to like counter steer against all the wobble, and I don't think I'm doing anything at all.
Yeah, I think it's like 10 or 20% of your inputs make any difference.
Yeah. Let's make sure this is a discovered system, yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
We'll stop off at this little system that Crash was talking about in the game.
Whoa! It's a very angry neutron.
Oh, wow.
This is
God
a
damn.
That must be a very
epilepsy
young one.
warning.
Danger warning, yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow.
Let's see here.
I find
How
those
old is
ones
that?
are. I find those ones are easier just because there's more volume inside the cone to fly through.
Right, it's wider. 298 million years. Solar radius 0. Because they're like the size of the moon or something, aren't they? The size of Earth. All right. Full throttle.
Straight into it.
This cone is so big, though.
You should super cruise assist
All right,
on
I
it.
throttled down, and it's definitely holding right at 0.23 C. And I'm at 0 throttle right now. I'm just sitting inside the cone at this same speed. So yeah, I definitely can't change speed in here. Eventually, I assume I'm gonna leave the cone. This is such a giant cone. What a perfect test bed. All right, we're almost out, I think.
That
a good
is
thing
huge
I'm not-
if you're going that speed. That is a huge cone.
Holy cow. I'm still in the end of it. I mean, I wasn't going like fast, but there we go. I think we're done. And I've just started to slow down. So I'm still in it slightly, but I have started to slow down before I totally left. And gosh, we're still in it. Okay, so there's a gradient to it for sure. Because I'm still swirling around. I'm not controlling the ship at all.
Yeah, kind of feathers, I guess, at the edge.
Oh my god, it's turning me back toward it.
Oh, that's
All right, I gotta
bad.
throttle up and get away. Wow, look at these right next to this neutron.
Hey,
These
nice.
binaries. Whoa. I think my computer hates this system.
Did you
Okay.
discover this system?
I sure doubt it. Nope.
Darn.
Nothing here but these guys. Let's see if I can get a good view.
Makes you jump into a neutron star now myself.
Alright, let's see if I can put that neutron between these two. Wow, those are so close. Yeah.
I bet if you come back at the right time, that might look like something else.
Yep. I bet if I moved a little to the left or
There
right.
you go.
Is this what you had in mind?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Screenshot time.
Screenshot time. Let's put the Cobra right on the... There we go.
Oh, looks like someone failed to scan the system. All mine.
Ooh. I'm halfway through scanning a 24 body system and I've hit 4 terraformable high metal content bodies so far. This is
I
looking
just scanned a ring water world.
good. Nice. Those aren't super common.
Well done. Okay, onward then. Check fuel, yep.
It's a water world on a orbiting a neutron star too.
That is cool.
That's wild.
No,
It might be very dark.
Hmm. Here's a new system. Almost. I would like to hit that waypoint tonight. I will not bother scanning these nonsense systems.
I was trying to remember if terraformable rocky bodies are a thing. Because if they are, I can't remember the last time I found one.
I think I found one of those on this expedition.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, it should be possible, right?
I mean, would they just be labeled as what makes the difference between them and a high metal content body? Is just size?
It might be the percentage of rock to metal.
Yeah. I thought it was metallicity, you know, how much nickel and aluminum and stuff.
So is a terraformable metal-rich body possible?
I don't know. What would the Earth count as if it wasn't... If it didn't have an
Earth-like?
atmosphere? Yeah, if it didn't have an atmosphere and water and stuff, it was... What you know, what's our metallicity... I don't really know where the dividing line is for any of that stuff.
Do you guys think I can get close enough to surface scan Mama's boy?
Oh, you should totally try if you've turned on your data.
This is the first thing I'm doing since leaving the carrier.
Frameshift drive charging.
Like, can
The thing
you
is, if I
can you
emergency
survive
drop,
long enough? Don't you have to stay in Super Cruise to scan it though?
I don't know where
what are
the
you guys
drop
talking
down
about?
point of it.
There's a
I'm
body
gonna get-
trapped in the exclusion zone of a neutron star. Who was it
Oh.
that found it?
Huh?
Who found it?
Let me look. Someone by the name of Amaltea del Torian.
So it's just got a discovery tag, not a mapped.
Oh, it just turned red, and I'm 2.9 light seconds away. I don't think it's gonna let me get that close. Tell you what, let's target nothing and just slap one in there.
Warning. Temperature critical.
What if you target it after you fire it? Does that make any sense? Target them after you fire them?
The probe? I don't know, they
Yeah.
still work if you go and select a different target after you fire, so I don't know why firing them should...
Frameshift drive
Or I should say why,
So
you
they
know, it
don't
doesn't
have to
seem
be
like
targeted.
targeting is strictly necessary, yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it,
It's
we're
just,
moving in. If
you
I
know,
drop, I drop.
unguided. You did just come from your carrier, after all.
Yeah, I did just leave the carrier.
An essentially riskless endeavor.
Yeah, I can't get that close to it. I dropped on the star. 2.4 light seconds.
fuel scooping.
Lame. I want to land on it, damn it.
If you got out fast enough into an SRV, you'd be okay,
Fuel scooping
wouldn't you?
complete.
I should set my carrier. I should set my carrier to orbit that planet.
Ooh.
Oh no. Well, I guess if as long as you ride the carrier out, you'd be fine, right?
No, I jumped into a cone and I was getting roasted in the docking bay. In the carrier. I happened to have been in a Type 7 with a full slat of hull reinforcement mods. That's the only reason I got away.
Even so, you had to sit there on the pad getting roasted, waiting for the carrier to jump back out.
No, I actually flew out and then remoted the carrier out. There was no way
okay.
I'd last long enough to jump the carrier out.
Just keep repairing.
Yeah, I didn't have any of that on.
Oh.
Plus, I was panicking, so I was just like, get out, get out!
What do I do? It's blowing up. Kovis, tell me what to do.
It was like the end
Eject,
of Solaris when the
eject.
star is eating the station.
Guess I'll have to ask Crash if he can jump me over to the planet when he gets his carrier here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Sounds like suicide, and it probably is. But I'm gonna need you to send your carrier over to that planet with me on it.
Well, it's not going to kill your carrier. Your carrier is invincible.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be suicide for me.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's letting me enter Super Cruise again, facing the neutron star.
Cool.
Oh, nope, immediate drop.
Did you get even a tenth of a light second back closer?
No, 2.3 still. I did almost start overheating.
Would the planet shield you from the cone?
I don't know. I'm thinking about going and dropping in the cone for shits and giggles to see if this Diamondback can get away from it.
This is such
Can
total
you just brute force
insanity.
it? Could you brute force it in normal space?
No, you'll hit the body exclusion zone. I'm also not flying 2 light seconds in normal space.
Well, that's what I mean. Is just traverse the distance, even though it takes a long time.
Close the gap and, go to bed.
It's even really close orbit to the fucking secondary star, too.
I've been talking with my mic muted. Yeah, I will jump my carrier there for you.
Oh.
Yes.
There's the man.
And, I believe that thing comes out of the jet cone at some point in time.
Oh.
I don't think it's in the cone right now. Is it even a landable planet? Let me look at that.
It's a trap crash. It's in the cone. He's trying to
first
trick
off,
you.
It's not even a landable planet.
Oh.
It's a funky,
Crap.
misshapen potato-looking planet.
Speaking of potatoes, I can walk outside when I walk my dog, and I looked up at the moon, and it's potato-shaped at the moment.
Well, no, it's just
You
really
got some
close to
weird
full.
potatoes.
Isn't that the beginning of Seven Eves?
I believe so.
Oh, that's back where I came. Why is that in my clipboard? Oh, because I looked for it on Yeah, never mind. Everything's fine, everybody.
So when are you jumping your carrier up here?
In about 30 minutes.
How long are you staying in this system?
I figured I'd spend 30 minutes to an hour checking it out.
Okay. Onward. Another 1,100 light years.
Frameshift drive.
Probably less. I just want to check it out, really.
The only time I've ever dropped in the cones was in a Type 10, and that was actually impossible to escape in. How easy is it to get out of the cones in a normal ship?
Oh,
no. That's why
I
my
couldn't
Type
do it in
7
my
is
crate.
my Type 7 is the Cherub 2, because the first one befell that same fate.
Alright. It's time
I fought it
it
for like 30 minutes with reboots and AFM. I had an AFMU on board. I was determined, and I could not get out.
Here goes nothing, guys. Come on, no. Face the star. This is the one time I want this.
Kovis is like,
Stop.
But Commander.
You're being reckless right now. No. Towards the star.
Pull up.
There we go. Nope, we're in it.
This keeps rooting me
Hazardous
back
environment.
to where
It's
I
not
was.
happy right now. Oh. Hazardous environment, my ass. Oh, I still have an FSD cooldown to wait.
Is it possible to run more than one AFMU at once?
Yes.
You mean have them actively repairing?
Yeah, and repairing more than one thing at once.
One will repair the other, I do know that.
Yeah, I'm thinking like this would be a crazy build, but like a cone exclusion zone survivable ship that had like 4 AFMUs running that simultaneously.
Oh, my Diamondback Explorer made short work of getting out of that cone. It was like, get fucked, white dwarf.
I bet heat efficiency is the biggest factor there.
I took 2%
Well, I don't know. I think
hull damage.
I think you have to
and
be
I
kind of
lost-
lucky though that you actually line up with the vector, because you can't really control the angle.
Yeah, because it was just when I was in it was just kicking me around. It's like my inputs didn't do anything.
It was trying to kick me around, but I mean, it was pretty easy to overcome the kicking around. Enough to get lined up. Then again, I got fully A-rated fucking dirty drag drives on this thing, so...
Well, and I was in a Type 7, so I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it.
This isn't your average Diamondback Explorer that people run around in. Tell you what, we're going back in, boys.
He felt lucky before, now he feels invincible.
No, I didn't make it to the cone before I dropped. Frameshift drives down to 93%. Let's get some. I gotta wait for my FSD to cool down before I can jump. It didn't really give me an escape vector though, it just kind of let me turn and jump.
That's a little strange.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Like, it's letting me jump in the direction of the star right now.
Oh, you should totally do that.
Warning.
Trying to get over to the cone before I make my next drop. Alright, stop overheating. There we go. Back into the cone with you. I gotta wait 40 seconds to be able to make my attempt. Face the star, damn it. Let's make sure my thrusters and FSD aren't gonna fail. They're both good.
That's a cool spoiler you've got on that ship, Jan.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I decided to ship Kit her out
Get back out of
for
here.
the sake of the expedition.
It's something that I think some people overlook is that, you know, it kind of matters what your ship is. It's worth spending some time on it because it's going to be featured in like 1,000 screenshots.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Alright, I got out again.
Drive charging.
This time took a little longer to line up. It's not easy to line up with your jump whenever you're boosting for some reason. The boost makes it even more erratic.
Yeah, in fact, I think when I was fighting it one time, I eventually gave up on the boost because it was just making the heat worse, and it didn't seem to increase my control at all, and almost made it worse.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift
There we
drive
go.
supercharged. Frameshift drive.
What now?
I don't know, I gotta wait for Crash to get here so I can do some repairs.
I'm heading right there now.
You're getting repairs from a guy named Crash.
Yeah.
He's good for it.
Crash, you're asking about waypoint 11.
Actually, somebody else was. I think
Somebody was.
who's already left.
Fuels cooking.
I thought we determined it was in a nebula, and that was what was significant.
Oh, were you referencing what I was wondering
He was
about?
wanting to know. Yeah, he was wanting to know what was significant about it. That's it. Oh, okay, it was you. Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, I seen that you posted in the screenshots channel about it, so I was wondering. Wait, hold on.
Fuel scooping complete.
All right. Oh no, water world at the B star. Not that far. 6,000. Not such a big deal.
That should be a contest we run, is who scanned the farthest B star terraformable.
Who made the trip?
System scan complete.
Oh, geez. Yeah, everything over there at the B star is valuable. Off we go then. Let's see. 4, 5, and 6. This is the terraformable water world.
Grandidorite core.
There you are.
That's such an odd name for a mineral.
Is it a real life mineral?
Aren't they all?
Are they all?
Aren't they?
Pretty sure they all
Well,
are.
except for LTDs and void opals, they're just sort of like colloquial names, right? But
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what Grand did right, you know.
Grandidorite is a rare mineral first discovered in 1902 in southern Madagascar. It was named in honor of French explorer Alfred Grandidier, who studied the natural history of Madagascar. Grandidorites appear bluer in color the more iron they contain. It looks like just a little crystal.
Teal colored.
Yeah, I mean, opals are real. Obviously, they're not void opals, but...
Ooh, grandidorite in real life is $20,000 per carat.
Yikes.
That's a lot. Oh yeah, when they're polished and cut, they look really nice.
Well, now I'm curious. I gotta look it up too.
I gotta buy me some Grandidorite jewelry.
Now that would be a nice present for an elite player, is actually find real life real life examples
Yeah.
of these things and present it in a form of jewelry or something, or a sample kit or something.
That would be fun.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice looking gem. I like the raw form of it.
Okay, so when I'm cracking a rock, when it says low strength, I want to do high, and when it says high, I want to do low, or is it opposite?
Well, no, it's about how much more you need to add to the strength of the total detonation to get to the blue zone. But if
Okay,
it says low, that means you will have a strong effect on that one. It's a low strength part of the rock. It's a high strength part of the rock, then it can resist the seismic charge a lot, so that will have less of an effect.
Okay.
So if you find, like, if I can find 2 low fissures and hit them each with a high, sometimes that's enough to do it right there.
Okay, I understand that.
And then if it's not, you're probably right next to it. In that case, I'll find like a medium and put like a low charge in the medium, and that'll be enough to get it over the finish line.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Yeah, terraformable water world worth 2.6 million just by itself.
Nice.
We got a couple of other bodies to go in here. I mean, if it's a water world, well, I don't know. I guess there could be way too much CO2 there. I was like, what's not terraformed about it in that sense? If there's already liquid water on the surface. But yeah, it could be like
just a toxic atmosphere.
It could just not have oxygen in it, you know. It could just be nitrogen. That wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't be particularly hostile, but we still wouldn't be able to live there until we added oxygen to it.
Could have bad weather.
Yeah.
Be like the water world on Interstellar.
that comes up every single time I stream. No shit. I have not done a stream in the last month where we haven't talked about the knee-deep water world on Interstellar. It is a fantastic work of cinema, no doubt, and the robot in that movie is
I love the
so
robot.
much fun. So much fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dial that down to 70.
He's like, oh, time to move fast, and he turns into a friggin' wheel. Unbelievable.
You'll be great slaves in my robot empire. Yeah, that's the kind of robot AI I want.
Oh, nice. That advice just got me 12 nice chunks.
Good. Hey, actually, since we're all here and talking about it, what's the story with the fact that when you're cracking a chord, you get it like exactly in the blue zone, it's perfect, and then you blow it up and it'll suddenly flash like
red?
You know, it'll go red and say like it's too powerful. Like what the hell is that message about?
I think it's a graphical glitch because you still get the proper yield. Like I get
when it's
I
still
get the
like
yield
12
that I'm supposed
chunks.
to get.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what you're mining. Like when I'm mining void opals, I still get the average 14 chunks that I'm supposed to get.
What?
I just
What happened?
found a 72 body system.
Ooh.
That's
You'll
pretty
be
Be
high.
here for a minute.
Let us know when you're done with that.
Yeah, it's got an F star and a G star. That's a good sign. Let's see what the scanner says.
I thought you were going to tell me you just crashed into something.
Yeah,
No,
I was kind of worried for a second there.
Looks like it's got a couple water worlds on the scanner. We'll see. Water worlds and a bunch of other
Nice.
crap. Maybe some. Yeah, nothing on the high metal content part of the bar, so this might be a futile exercise. Oh, I take that back. They're just on the lower edge of the rocky body part. Let's see what we got here.
Hey, Dubs, I am on my way. I just couldn't pass up his core.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not in a rush.
No, I
I
get
should probably
excited about these
swap my
high
next
body count systems because that's one of the criteria for Guardian sites.
Well,
High
and
body counts.
somebody has a lot of in-game money on the line for whoever finds the largest number of bodies in a system on this expedition.
Oh, who's that?
Jalaman, I think.
Chalaman?
Gentleman, yeah, I forget what it was, like promised like some stack of void opals or something like that to
Nice.
whoever finds the biggest.
Okay.
I'm sure I pinned that, didn't I? Seems like something I would have pinned. Let's check.
Well, 72 is definitely in the range of the biggest ones I've found.
Oh, I didn't pin it. Shame on
And
me.
it's based on the value of the system.
The value is what he cares about?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh. I think I misunderstood.
Well, I got some good entries for that too.
Well, shoot, this one's worth 7.4, but that's not the most I found. Oh no, I just dropped out of Super Cruise. I can't see my keys, everybody. That's fine. We're jumping out of the system anyway.
So yeah, that's kind of what I was asking about yesterday, is who was putting that on and whether it mattered if you turned it in a carrier or not.
Right.
Oh, I suppose that would kind of affect it.
That's all he cares about.
What?
He would like a screenshot of the system.
Screenshot of the system map?
Yeah.
That's just going to tell you
But
the
the
quantity,
system
not
map
the
doesn't.
value.
Yeah, that doesn't tell you value.
Yeah, that's
why I thought he was asking for number of bodies.
Okay, then I may be wrong, then, guys. Sorry.
We need to go find the post, I guess, because I can't find it either. Well, I didn't look really hard.
When I start jump prep, I'll start working.
Well, I'll post this one then.
Then again, we could just ask him.
Don't be crazy.
We can make this much more complex if we really try.
Yeah.
Hey, I forgot who I'm talking to.
I've got 12 more jumps to hit waypoint, I think 8 is a black hole. A black hole and I think like 3 or 4 neutrons. I might have been to that one before too. I don't know. I remember some system like that with nested binary neutrons orbiting a black hole and this sort of business.
Fuel scoping. System scan complete.
But that'll be alright. I don't need to stay up till tomorrow.
That's my job.
Yeah. Well, yesterday I was getting ready to... I was like feeling tired, getting ready to close down, and then stream got raided by a whole crowd of people and stayed up and it was fun.
Keyboard.
Yeah.
I was in here. I was just out of it.
You were zonked out.
So you were here physically, but not mentally, huh?
Right. Not uncommon for me. Oh, cool, you can push these rocks around. With the laser.
System scan complete.
You can push rocks around with a laser? Which rocks?
Yeah, but after you detonate the core, there's these chunks floating around. You can.
Oh, okay. The debris, I see.
Like the small pieces.
Fuel scooping complete.
I was trying to get them for his. Duz was getting selenium out of some of these after he detonated them, and I got selenium the day before yesterday, so it is a thing.
Wow. Quite rare.
4, 3, 2,
Ooh, ringed water world.
Nice. Neutrons. A bunch of planets. Six bodies.
warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Onward.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
My God.
Frameshift drive charging.
Third neutron in a row. We're still okay. Actually haven't repaired in a long time. Well, seems like it's probably fine.
I normally repair the first time it malfunctions. Is there much point in going past that?
Not, well, I don't know. I mean, how quickly is your AFMU gonna run out? I
mean,
guess is probably what
takes like
matters
a
the
minute.
most.
But I mean, I've never tried pushing past that. Is it actually stop you from jumping, or does it drop you out of Super Cruise at some point, or does it just keep giving you
They
flakiness?
become more and more likely to. I mean, I've never let it go much past where it starts to malfunction once in a while, because that's annoying. But I think it has to get pretty low before it won't, like, literally won't function.
I mean, I can let mine get burnt up a little more if y'all wanted to test it.
I think once it gets into like the mid 80% range, for at least for me, that's when it drops out quite a bit, and I can't really make a successful jump anymore.
Not really that high.
Now,
I
when does
think it hits at 80. I think the first one it hits is 80 for me.
I'm at 80 right now.
80 or 79. It's like that's like the border.
Yeah, that's what I always thought the border was, that if you get below 80, you start to see the malfunctions once in a while. And I mean, it should still work some of the time all the way down to 0, right? I mean, you have to shoot people's FSD out down to 0 before they can't get away.
Yeah, you'll just get malfunction and stuff. Ty said 85% is when you start having problems.
Well, I haven't seen one yet. I'm at 80 now.
Nice. Your FSD is just awesome.
Super FSD, I guess. I wonder if it matters if it's a different grade or...
I'm just gonna sit here and let my FSD get down to like 50%.
Just sitting in a cone?
Yeah.
I am on the way, guys. I'm
My
not.
canopy. Yeah, my canopy's pretty messed up right now. Oh, my Super Cruise Assist is dead.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, no other damage.
System with 2 more water worlds at a neutron star. One of them's another ringed water world.
Nice.
Cool.
And high model content for bonus. Still got to beat that other system that I found the other day.
What did that have in it?
It had a secondary star that had 8 planets around it, and every planet was high value. I think 1 Earth-like, 2 water worlds, and 4... I'm pretty sure it had 8.
Wow.
But the rest were, 2 water worlds, at least 2 water worlds, and the rest were high metal content.
Roy, are you jumping to 6 or are you riding my carrier?
I just got an FSD malfunction warning.
Should you go ahead and jump? Yeah, I'm way out off the path right now.
Okay.
So that charge...
Checking though.
Tomorrow.
Don't worry. Thanks for checking though.
Because I can wait till in the morning.
So I'm planning on taking the long way back and scanning a bunch of stuff.
So I just, that last charge took me to 79%, and it said hull breach attack, and said FSD, or it said malfunction warning, and all kinds of stuff.
I've never seen
drop me out of cruise.
Yeah, I've never seen actual hull damage or anything, even though it says hull breach attack.
Hull breach attack, like, no, not even close. But it did say malfunction warning, but nothing happened. Like, I'm still in Super Cruise. It's still jumping.
Me,
it just showed me a warning.
Okay, yeah, for me, whenever I get the malfunction, it's to the point where I'm still in Super Cruise, but I can't jump to the next system.
Okay, yeah, that's probably going to start happening.
Yeah, and every once in a while it might come on for a second and it'll go offline immediately after.
That's a white dwarf. Oh, and it wants me to use it too.
Oh, canopy's about to go.
Oh my god, 38 bodies in a white dwarf system?
Don't
Nothing worthwhile.
Jump now.
Oh,
What do you think, guys? Should I scoop it?
Scoop it.
I can do it. I'll get it right here on this the feathery tip.
Yeah, it seems like it's got decent size.
Alright, let's get out of here now.
I'll tell you, I got a peek at that exclusion zone and I am right next to it.
Module malfunction. Warning.
Nope. Module malfunction.
Safety limits. Frameshift drive.
We did it.
charged.
Where's that star? Pull out.
Malfunction.
Yeah. So yeah, we get these brief little module malfunction, and then it says FSD is online. Back up and running. Like instantly.
There goes life support.
Yeah, what's the percentage of your FSD?
So it's 78 right now. Goes 1% every time I charge.
Dubs is calmly calling out his destruction in the background.
It's like, there goes the emergency air.
15 minutes, buddy.
Wonder what that Renlock ride is like.
Oh my god, we're gonna hit another one.
Don't run out of fuel.
No, I'm good for now. It's a neutron again.
Lined up with
Thankfully.
my
Might want to check your next
on.
stop.
Yeah, we'll check it.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Logic malfunction. Frameshift drive.
Ooh, the FSD is not happy.
Supercharged.
Oh, it's at 27%, that's why.
77.
Does it even work
27.
anymore?
No, sorry, mine is 77.
Mine's getting fucked up right now.
Yeah, try it. See if it works.
69.
Do a jump.
Just go to Super
Oh
Cruise.
shoot.
Or
This
you're in
is an
Super Cruise.
undiscovered system. Or at least nobody mapped these. Or FSS'd them. With a water world in it.
This might be it for this ship. Played around for too long.
Oh, I hope a bunch of these aren't terraformable. I don't have a ton of fuel in the tank right now. I did just do like a bunch of neutrons in a row. And this place has a water world and oh shit, 3 of them. The water
No,
world
secondary star.
and 3 and 4. No, they're not that far away. They're not that far away. And 3 and 4 are binaries, so they're gonna be right next to each other. We really only have 2 locations to go to. 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, they're only 5,000 away. I'm fine.
You got plenty of fuel.
But yeah, I've got enough for like probably 3 more jumps.
Oh, thrusters are dead. Bye, guys.
Can you can't get into Super Cruise, or can you
Nope.
even jump
No,
that
the
way? No.
thrusters.
I can come repair
Reboot
you.
him.
Oh, you don't want to come repair me where I'm at.
Oh lord.
Do you have an AFMU?
Nope.
Oh,
Don't
Reboot,
spawn back in
reboot.
the bubble.
Yeah, reboot. That'll work.
Reboot
Not
and do a
enough
jump.
modules to cannibalize.
You sure?
Yeah. No, like everything's at 0% right now.
Oh.
Hmm.
It was my fault. I went into the code and then overheated to like 500% to try and accelerate the FSD down, but it killed everything else too fast.
It's almost like you had everything lightweighted or something.
Shit happens.
Is it still hanging in there?
Yeah, the ship is still alive, but all the modules are down.
Fascinating.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna add one to the tally mark.
You're gonna
One to
self-destruct?
The deaths. No, I'm not gonna self-destruct. I'm just gonna let it happen. Actually, wait, where's my carrier at right now? Nah, a carrier's really far away from me right now. Oh well. This ship takes a long time to die.
Usually that's a good thing.
Yeah. Our planet's at 0%, still holding on. Hadn't exploded yet. So when the ship is healthy, it can escape the cone pretty easily. But if you fuck around for too long, well, things don't go so well.
Yeah, most of my struggle was done with a blown out canopy, so it didn't help.
Yeah.
Okay, this is actually taking too long. I'm gonna self-destruct. I think the heat is what actually got me. It wasn't the cone.
He would have lasted a lot longer in the cone by itself.
Yeah. Yeah. If I hadn't engaged silent running and purposely tried to fuck up the FSD, then they would have been pretty easy to get out of.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty high value system too.
The insurance is only $500,000.
I'm sure you gladly pay 10 times that to not have to fly back there.
Oh yeah, easy. The insurance on this thing used to be a lot higher when I had that turreted beam on it. Turreted beam lasers are expensive. That was the most the turreted beam laser by itself cost more than the rest of the ship and all of its modules. Alright, well, I'm back on my carrier. That was fun. Alright, so below 60% you start to have serious FSD failures, especially when you're taking damage, as we have just found out.
But did
Yeah,
it
it seems like
ever drop you out of Super Cruise?
I never made it back into Super Cruise once it fell below 60%. Like, once it fell below 60%, it just kept getting reset every time it took damage, which is why I wasn't able to get out.
Okay.
Because I waited until I got below 60 before I attempted to get out.
Good to know.
So I'm going to use
the high
heat
70s
to try
and
and
just
get my... Yeah, I'm going to use heat to get the FSD down this time and see what happens without the neutrons or the white dwarf.
I thought you thought that was the problem to begin with.
Well,
using heat did it to your whole ship.
Well, it did it to the whole ship. The problem is I did it while I was in the cone. And once I decided, okay, it's time to go to Super Cruise, well, it was too late at that. Because then the cone was continuously damaging the FSD, which caused it to continuously reset, making it impossible to escape. And a Diamondback Explorer is actually really difficult to overheat, even in silent running.
Dubs, I'm working on a design for a Mamba stealth scout.
A scout Mamba.
No shields.
Never really.
It's chock full of scanners.
Well, I think the Mamba itself is too large of a ship. Like, even its silent running profile is pretty large.
Yeah, and not known for being particularly cool.
I know, that's why it's an interesting challenge.
Yeah.
There goes the point defense. Got the frame shift down, drive down to 82% now.
So actually, if you're sitting there on the carrier, you could bring the FSD down to whatever you wanted and periodically repair everything else selectively.
Well, I mean, I'm not on the carrier right now.
Oh.
I'm out here roasting it around the carrier. Up at 350% heat, just watching the numbers go down, boosting in a circle and silent running.
Oh, is the carrier in the cone?
Oh no, I died.
No, he blew
went to
up,
my carrier. Yeah.
Went back to
Throw
the
a gun on
carrier.
it for a minute.
50%.
Lay down the carrier,
made-
put a gun on though, so you can overheat faster.
Oh wait, I have a plasma accelerator. Hold on.
Hey, when I'm doing I've already done this, so I don't know why I have to ask. The neutron or the route plotter use capacity. Is that out of my whole 25,000 units?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thrusters are malfunctioning. Frame shift is at 57% and falling.
3, 2, 1.
Just EVA and repair some of that shit.
Ooh, power plant's malfunctioning now. What's going on?
No.
Power plant's still at 100%. Oh, wait.
System scan.
Yeah, it's still at 100%. Why is it malfunctioning?
How
Come on,
is it still at
FSD.
100%?
Alright. The FSD is now below 50%. Let's get this heat out of here. Oh, life support inoperable. Perfect. Let's go repair everything except for the FSD.
2 jumps.
At least I have 25 minutes worth of oxygen in this thing. Ah, sensors just died.
Do you need sensors to be able to jump, or is it just your radar and system for ships,
You need them to be able to request docking.
but not to jump?
I think you do need them to jump, not to super cruise.
Are you sure?
I'm
I've
pretty
seen
sure you
that
can't
be
jump.
left off of the list for power priorities.
That's what I'm thinking
So,
about. Like
I think
often
you can
put it at a
high wake with
3.
it.
So if
Okay, you can high wake with it. Never mind.
okay, so it doesn't need to be in a low group
Yeah.
per se.
Well, it's dead, so I'm
No,
about to have
although
to
it doesn't
reboot.
usually use very much power, so.
Fuel scooping complete.
The galaxy is getting pretty bright.
Kind of hoping it doesn't repair the FSD too much.
What is going to repair the FSD?
I'm doing a reboot because I got to get sensors.
Oh. You can't just reboot that module.
No. Okay, so as it sits, I have 40%, 47 on the thrusters. What else is important? Let's get the bi-weave shield generator back online.
So there, I just tried to jump at 77% and got a malfunction. Let's try it again.
So
yeah,
wouldn't
it's
let you
working the
jump.
second time. Yeah,
Oh.
it said malfunction. I had to tap it a second time.
Yeah, I got FSD at 28%. Instant malfunction.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Seems like I'd get into this tapping it 1 or 2 or 3 times. But still pretty usable.
Okay, well I'm at 20% cruising around in Super Cruise. See how long that goes.
System scan complete. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Module malfunction. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Huh, there's bodies in this system that have not been discovered.
Oh, it's another neutron with my name on it. Oh, we're only going... So this is it then. Yep, I can see it's targeting not a star. Next jump is black hole.
Frameshift
There you go.
drive charging. Four, three, two,
Wait till you see where excuse me. Wait till you see where the next waypoint's at.
Is it a long way?
I think the waypoint that's right after it is actually closer than the next one is.
Oh, okay. Whoa. The black holes were way below the galactic plane here too, so they're with nothing behind it. It's a
Yeah,
little eerie.
You kind of have to go around it to really get that cool wispy.
Whoa. It's a small one too, so I'm like right next to it. Black holes are a little disconcerting in VR. The whole world kind of wraps around you.
When I first hopped in there, I couldn't even figure out where the black hole was. It was like trying to figure out, wait, where's the star in the system? Because I didn't pay attention before I hopped in. I was like, wait, something weird's going on. I better look into this.
Try to put the galaxy behind it. First one I've seen on this trip, actually.
There is a nebula.
Right. 600k away. There's a nebula somewhere.
Yeah, FSG doesn't seem to want to malfunction.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna hit it. Oh boy.
That's
Yikes.
pretty cool looking.
Ugh. Yeah. It's cool looking on a flat screen, I'm sure.
You gonna lose your lunch?
No, I'm alright. I got a pretty strong VR stomach, but it does feel like your whole universe is wrapping around the back of your head. Yeah, somehow I had it set with the galaxy behind it, but in trying to get to it, I zipped past it. This is such a small black hole. Where is the... here we go. Wait, can I see it? The other problem with VR is that the visuals of the black hole actually map to my head view and not to my position in space.
Yeah, it's the same thing with using the camera suite. It causes weird...
Yeah. Like, I'm turning my head, it's like this thing is happening in front of my face instead of... You know, that's the view from behind me. So anyway, I guess I gotta head out. This is actually almost worse, going back into Super Cruise.
Drive charging. 4, 3.
At least it is with big black holes.
Alright, I'm gonna blow out one more jump. I gotta go to bed.
Okay. Alright, so there's a nebula, you say. Mostly I just see the galactic
it's
plane.
not really close. I was just trying
I see
to point it out for you to try to put it behind it.
Right. I think I can try and do a better job with the galaxy. There we go. Now I found the stars. Some neutrons here, I believe. Okay, where is this thing?
Alright guys, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I'm heading to bed.
Yeah, see you.
Right,
Later.
There it is. Okay. Let's try to not go past it this time. What's the mass of this guy anyway? We'll check in a second. Here we go. Floop. There we go. Oh, wow.
Awesome.
That is wildly disconcerting.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time in here. Let's try to... Oh, Lord. Putting myself to the test here, huh? We'll take
imagine
that
waking
screenshot.
up. Just imagine waking up and that's what you see.
Yeah, it's really like... That'd be bad enough. It's just every little turn of my head is... Ugh. Whoa. Okay. Alright, hold on. I gotta... little distance here.
Don't do drugs.
I'm just staring at the cobra. Keep your eyes on the cobra and you'll be fine. Cool. Okay, screenshot taken. Right. Oh, I'm gonna close my eyes and get out of here. Oh, this one's gonna be bad. Okay, here we go. Don't overheat.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wow, that's awesome.
4,
Yeah, watch it zip out when I hit
1.
cruise speed.
Warning. Temperature
Pop.
critical.
Yoop. Goodbye, galaxy. Oh.
That's cool.
Okay. Phew. Twisted orbit line zipping all around in my face there. Okay. Okay, we're back in space. That's a bit much. Well, that's, I think waypoint 8. I guess I'm gonna call it a night here. No place to park. So... I'll, situate it here and gaze upon the Milky Way. Alright. Well, it's been a pleasure partying with all of you in space.
Thanks for the string track.
What?
Thanks for the string.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time.
Mind your speed and your surroundings. Avoid costly collisions. Always proceed directly to your allotted bay to avoid unnecessary delays and/or ship destruction. Loitering is a crime, punishable by death. Please make sure you have authorization before you enter the dock bay.